Coming up on Mountain News at 6, the Lee County, Virginia Sheriff's Office is still searching for a suspect connected to a Tennessee murder. Plus, one police department is looking to rectify the issue of crashes caused by drunk drivers.
Plus, the forecast looks fantastic to close out the work week, but we are tracking more changes for the weekend. Those details coming up as Mountain News at 6 starts now.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News at 6.
The Lee County, Virginia Sheriff's Office is still searching for Jason Dockery. Dockery is a suspect in an Anderson County, Tennessee murder and was last seen in Lee County, Virginia. The Lee County Sheriff's Office sent out an alert to those in the area around 3 o'clock yesterday that they should shelter in place. A family member of a Lee County family says being in Savannah, Georgia, and knowing his brother's family is on lockdown in Virginia is scary.
Well, he sent me the message this morning from the sheriff's office. He did message me that, but he said he's just making sure all his doors are locked and all this stuff. Make sure he's got access to whatever he needs to take care of his family.
So if you have any information on the man you see there, Jason Dockery, the Lee County Sheriff's Office is asking that you call 911 immediately because he is considered to be armed and extremely dangerous, and there's no reason, officials say at this point, to believe he has left Lee County, Virginia. I know there's been some concern among the Kentucky border counties, but most officials believe he is likely still in Lee County, Virginia. Of course, we'll keep you updated on that. A death investigation is underway in southern Kentucky. The coroner says a body was found last night at Tri-City Motors on Highway 27 in Somerset. The cause of death is not yet known. The coroner says the body has been taken to the state medical examiner's office for an autopsy. The person has not yet been identified. The Attorney General's office has declined the request to appoint a special prosecutor in the death investigation of Amber Spradlin in Floyd County. In a letter, officials say in part, quote, the circumstances do not at present appear to call for a special prosecutor appointment. Therefore, the office respectfully declines your request. Now, this was in response to a letter that was submitted by Floyd County Judge Executive Robbie Williams last week about appointing a special prosecutor to look into the murder of the 38-year-old Prestonsburg woman after no arrests had been made. We received responses from both Robbie Williams and Commonwealth's Attorney Brent Turner earlier today. Williams said in part, quote, many in our community have expressed the same concerns. If Dr. Hall now feels an independent prosecutor is no longer needed, then she has the right to withdraw her request, but it does not change my perception that an outside prosecutor, based on all the various circumstances, would provide helpful and needed assurance to our community that justice will be served. Now, Dr. Hall is referring to Debbie Hall, Amber's cousin. Turner said in part, quote, the county judge needs to worry about doing his own job. If we need a load of gravel or if the toilet gets stopped up at the Senior Citizen Center, we'll call him. But when it comes to murder cases, he needs to leave that to the team of professional investigators and prosecutors to handle. If you want to see the full responses, we have those on our website at WYMT.com. One person is dead after a crash in Wayne County, Virginia. It happened around 6 a.m. State police say the victim was going north on US 52 near the Pritchard community when a car entered from the Centerville Road intersection in the path of the victim. Officials say the victim was thrown from their motorcycle and pronounced dead at the scene. No names have been released yet. The southbound lanes were closed due to the crash, but the northbound lanes were not affected. London Police Department Sergeant Troy Truitt says drunk driving related crashes have increased within the last year. After also losing one of their own, the London Police Department is looking to fix that. London police officer Logan Medlock was killed while he was on patrol looking for drunk drivers. Sergeant Truitt says the department is being more proactive in patrols and training related to driving while intoxicated.
We're sending our officers to advanced training. For example, A-RIDE. And what ARIDE is, it stands for Advanced Roadside Impaired Driving Enforcement. So that makes the officers feel more comfortable with a DUI.
Truitt says last year there were 94 incidents involving drunk driving compared to the 214 so far this year. One of the couples who sued former Rowan County Clerk Kim Davis is being compensated. The attorneys for David Ermold and David Moore say the jury awarded each of them $50,000. Davis denied the same-sex couple a marriage license in 2015. She will have to pay them. A separate jury determined another couple, James Yates and Will Smith, would not be compensated.
Well, preparations are underway in downtown Hazard for the Black Gold Festival. Here's a live look overlooking Triangle Park, and the weather is fantastic this evening. That current temperature is 75 degrees here in Perry County as we are dry under plenty of sunshine, and that awesome weather is going to continue into Thursday, Friday, also into the weekend for the first half of your weekend, all thanks to a couple of areas of high pressure, one near Cleveland, one also near St. Louis, and this is going to keep us dry, also cooler into your Thursday and your Friday. Those temperatures into this evening fall into the middle and upper 60s, but some upper 40s cannot be ruled out as we wake up and walk out the door on Thursday, so you may need that jacket as you wake up and walk out the door. But more awesome weather is on the way on Thursday. Temperatures top out once again below average in the middle 70s. We do stay dry under that sunny sky, but again, some changes on the way by this weekend as more showers are possible. Those details coming up in just a few minutes. Steve?
Cameron, thanks. One local college system has received nearly $500,000 to help those in recovery from substance abuse enter the workforce. The Appalachian Regional Commission awarded nearly $500,000 to Southeast Kentucky Community and Technical College. The money is for the Essential Skills Hub project. The hub will expand training and support those between 15 and 24 years old, as well as folks in recovery and grandparents who serve as primary caregivers. The 2024 Kentucky Teacher of the Year was announced this morning at the Capitol in Frankfort. The Kentucky Department of Education says they received more than 1,000 nominations this year. They say there was at least one nomination from every school district. 10 semifinalists were chosen for a chance to win the 2024 Kentucky Teacher of the Year award. The winner, Kevin Daly from Boone County.
All of our children, no matter who they are, deserve to be seen, heard, welcomed, and safe in every space that they exist in. My goal is to help advocate for those kids, for our kids who maybe don't have someone always in their corner.
Our one representative from the mountains was Hazard High School's Luke Glazer. The nomination period for the 2025 Teacher of the Year opens on November 1st. We want to let you know about a big event happening tomorrow, our Power Up the Pantry event. It begins at 8 a.m. and goes until 6 p.m. You can help local food pantries by dropping off canned and non-perishable food items at the following locations you see there on your screen. They're in Hazard, Pikeville, and Ashland. We're hoping for a big turnout.
Well, we are tracking awesome weather for high school football and the Black Gold Festival. Your full forecast coming up. Plus,
35 dogs were rescued from a van in Letcher County earlier this week. How these types of situations are making it more difficult for animal shelter staff to accommodate all the animals they receive.